It's the Friday Night Frenzy on News 18. Sports from where you live.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us after that timeout. 5 games left on tonight's show. Bree, still a whole lot of action left.
Well, JD, I know tonight that you were a traveling man. You went to Delphi to watch the Bison take on the Oracles. And from what you told me, it was a pretty close game.
Yeah, Bree, what many thought would be a blowout actually started pretty close. Take a look at this. The Bison haven't scored a single point on the Oracles since 2017. New head coach Andy Standifer wants to change that. It's the Oracle defense that gets out of the gate hot. 0-0 the score. Joe Weidmer sacked by Tanner Haynes. Wait just a minute. BC joins in on the defensive fun. A low snap, and down goes Cade Nelson. He's going to take a second to work in that on the sideline with Landon Pickering. Oracle offense needs some points. Final seconds of the first quarter. Peyton Roth fighting his way through the red zone. But look at that arm. This one would get called back for a face mask. Roth needs to take a breather on the sideline. Hey there, Peyton. Yeah, second quarter. Some points finally go on the board for the home team. Roth punches in 6 for the Oracles. Delphi goes on to win this one 12-2, the final score. A low-scoring affair, but hey, a win's a win.
Well, on to our next game. Tri-County hosted the Carroll Cougars tonight. This was a battle of 2 first-year head coaches. The Cavaliers have hosted the Cougars every year since 2003. But what started off as a close matchup ended up being a slaughter. Carroll steamrolls Tri-County 48-6.
Yeah, that one was a bit of a blowout. Better luck to the Cavaliers next week. But hey, great to start with a win for Carroll. All right, Bree, what's up next?
Well, JD, Frankfort took on Clinton Central tonight, and the game was evenly matched, but the hot dogs showed us that they were hot stuff. Fans were back in the stadium, and everyone was excited for the first football game of the year. First quarter action, the hot dogs are on the ball, and quarterback Sam Michael is looking for the receiver and finds Doug Wood on the long run. Wood jukes a defender, gets some yards, but is ultimately taken down by that same defender. Later on, Michael is looking again, but he has to dodge some defenders, and he finally gets the ball off to Vlad Carreras Lantigua, and he gets it in the end zone. Touchdown puts the hot dogs up 6-0. Big man kicking off for the hot dogs, and the long kick lands in the hand of Clinton Central's Xander Hall. Run, Hall, run! He shows off his running skills for a deep first down in hot dog territory. Clinton Central is back on the ball, and the quick handoff to Dadian Tolby. Tolby is forced on the sidelines, but he slips through a defender, dodges a tackle, and he is off to the races. Touchdown, Clinton! But Clinton's luck would run out as the hot dogs take the win 20-12.
All right, good for Frankfort. Our final highlight of the evening, Jaden Francisquina and Twin Lakes battling Northwestern. This one in Monticello, a great showing for the home team. Final seconds of the half. Take a look at Kavion Jackson. Domination. Big number 21 has a huge night. Just wait for more. It's halftime. 31-0, red and white. Great father-daughter moment here for Indians coach Kevin Saylor. Move to the second half, and it's just more of the same thing. Jackson, that defensive line unit, are a nightmare for the Tigers. But guess what? He plays both ways. Jackson at running back, fighting his way towards the end zone, first in inches. It's the Kavion Jackson show in Monticello tonight. 38-12 the final. Indians won't be back home until September 17th.
Well, the North Newton Spartans took on the South Newton Rebels. It was a county battle rivalry that had both teams putting their best foot forward so they could have bragging rights for the rest of the year. Final score, though, North Newton won 45-8.
All right, that concludes the highlight portion of the show, but we have more scores from where you live when we come back, as well as some sports stories you might have missed throughout the day.
Also coming up, you'll hear about one Purdue football player who is now on a Watch Award list. Up next, you'll hear more about the award and who got it.